2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. We're back in the Bayou, TPC Louisiana. Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. And Rich, take us through the first.
It's a gentle opening hole, 399, par 4. Real massive danger is hitting it down the left-hand side, a long fairway bunker that stretches down for most of the fairway. However, there is one more danger spot, and that's a kind of obvious one. It's the tree in the center of the fairway. Don't hit it. If you hit it, that's a bad shot. It's a fun opening hole, really small pot bunkers dotting the green up there. I have to say, it's fun, it's quirky, but it can bite you if you're not careful.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. And let's see what he can do here today. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Nice out the rough here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. It was on a good line. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
That's not the one he wanted. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Lovely effort, that. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's disappointing.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Nicely holed. And for par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. 19 feet to the cup.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Currently 1 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's well played. Pin high. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That's frustrating. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
This one's tracking. That's a good putt to make, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's right at the pin. Yeah, nicely played. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. It's got a chance. Now 4 back after that hole. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order. The tempo there was exquisite.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Wonderfully played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the event. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one needs to kick left. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And this putt to move into the top 10. He's made it for eagle. And that will take him to 3 under. He's in a share of 7th place. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. A few shots under par at the moment, in a share of 7th. Atta boy, good shot. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Oh, that's a ripper. I will take that. Also into the top 5 now. And he finds himself in a tie for third. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. This next putt is for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're threading it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Four victories so far this season. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. I like the look of this. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy-cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
opting for the 5-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. Go on, get in the hole. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. This lie's not great.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, so close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Solid par putt, that. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Needs this one to kick right. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. And down it goes. Currently 5 under for the round. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 16th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He's currently just in 2nd place. If you want to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Going with the hybrid. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Hey, nice looking line. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
second shot here on the 18th hole. He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, that was a beauty. Lining up the birdie putt here. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, one stroke is better than none.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.